Oh, hey there! My name is Skylar Payne, and you must be that starry-eyed, full of potential game reviewer. Or just a guy. If you're one of the two things, then you might be wondering how to even do a thing. Or review video games. Well, luckily for you, I'm here to show you exactly all the things you're gonna need to know on how to make a good game review video. Basically, what I'm going to be showing you is how I personally put together a game review video as a template for you to loosely follow, so that you too can make really good videos. If you're new to the channel and you're not really familiar with my work, then you're just going to have to trust me that I'm just so good. So while I'm making a video on how to make a video, I'm also going to be making an actual video. So you're totally going to see all the little steps I go through and all the little things that you're going to need to know on how to make it happen. It's actually up right now. Don't click on that because you gotta watch this first. I'll put it on the end of the video. It's good. So Skylar, how do we even start to make the video? Well, let's start with the easiest thing first.
Picking the game and setting up. Assuming that you own a game in which to review, this should be the easiest part of the whole process. Whether it's physical, digital, and not pirated, you're good. But how do you pick the game? Allow me to show you. That one. I personally have played this game before, so being familiar with the game has its advantages. However, sometimes it's interesting in its own right to just dive headfirst into a strange game you've never played before. And there we are. The game has been chosen. But wait, I always play games and it's never automatically recorded. However, shall I record the game? Well, that's easy. With a recorder. No, not that recorder, you goose. There are multiple recording softwares on the internet. In fact, ask any 12-year-old with a copy of Minecraft and a subscription to Yogscast to tell you what they use to record their shitty Minecraft Let's Plays. Just kidding, don't fucking do that! Personally, I use Fraps, because it allows you perfect quality recordings and adjustable doodads here and there to help you along the way. However, the two cons are that it costs a good few bucks, and the file sizes are quite large. I've actually ailed this by getting an external hard drive. What I also found out is that recording to another hard drive lets the hard drive that you're using to play the game run more smoothly, thus resulting in better recordings. Hooray! Also, if you don't have any money, but you'd still like to start off somewhere, there's this illegal ZSNES emulator that has built-in recording capabilities in it somewhere on the internet. Of course, I didn't find it. That'd be illegal. Yeah. Wonderful! Now that we have a game and recording software, time for the most fun part. Playing the game.
You just play the game.
Wrong. You're just about ready to play the game. But before you start that wild thing up, this crucial step before even recording could make or break your video's quality. If, by any chance, you're also going to be recording live segments.
You mean like this one?
Figure out how many frames your camera records in. 29.93 frames? 29.97 frames? 30 frames? Does it only take pictures? Will you be doing your videos in stop motion? This information will be very crucial indeed. Terrific! You've now found out how many FPS your camera records in. I knew you could do it. Now, if you're able to, be sure to record your gameplay footage in the same frame rate as your camera. This will end up making everything look really good in the final product. Believe it. Also, while you're at it, if you can, play the game in a comfortable 720p. That's 1280 by 720 for your frame size. Finally, we can start the gameplay. But hold on just one more second, fast guy. Before you even start having at it, get a pen and paper or open up a Word program to write down interesting things for the video while you play the game. Be sure to know what time you've started recording, and timestamp anything you find in the game on the paper. This will shorten the time needed when you're digging through hours of footage to find specific parts for your video by forever. Now, be sure to do plenty of messing around as you play, with plenty of exploration. You never know what fun topics or ideas you could end up recording. Perhaps you could find a theme or general direction for the video at this very point. Remember, any and all ideas should be written down. Who knows? You could end up writing the script for the video days later and forget the greatest thing ever! Additionally, you don't have to play the game to completion to write a review on it. Play for as long as you like, or until you think you have enough juicy topics for the video to talk/inform about. You don't necessarily need hours of footage, unless that's exactly what you want. Amazing. We have a hefty chunk of game footage recorded now. Alongside that, a nice sheet of paper full of potential ideas and timestamps. Now, for the most creative part. The script. This will be your video. This, unfortunately, is where some people cheap out on. The script is the very foundation of your whole video. Your video will either be godsend or boring based solely on this crucial building block. You're gonna want a few main topics you'll want to emphasize on. Talking about the most notable things in the game will definitely spark your creative side. This will also lead to more interesting topics that will surely enthrall a viewer to stay the whole duration of your video. Another important way of capturing attention is to have good pacing. What this means is to write and string ideas or thoughts together in a way that is neither drawn out or skimmed over, all the while connecting them seamlessly so they flow naturally into each other. After you've completed your script, give it a read through or two, look at it critically, fix little wording problems here and there, and adjust sentences to make them flow better. Don't be afraid to add, remove, or change parts that will definitely benefit your script. You're gonna want your video to be the best it can be, as to not bore anyone. Now, read your script verbally out loud to yourself while timing it. This will let you know approximately how long your video is gonna actually be. Reading your script out loud will make you read slower than you would in your head, so be sure to do that if you're aiming for a specific length of a video. Allowing your script to sit a day or two after writing it may be beneficial. You'll notice more errors and fixes this way. Being sure to separate the wheat from the chaff will make your end product that much more enjoyable. So always remember to do your best, kids. I believe in you.
And that's going to be all for today. Next time we're going to be focused on the script writing process, the recording of your vocals, and your live action segments. So I'll just leave some space up there for the next video in the series, and that'll be the Sonic video. You can check that one out right now, but that one's not a real thing yet. Those will be explosions.
Hey Zach, welcome to Happy Fun Time. You're on Happy Fun Time, welcome.